In this video, I will show you how to utilize your comments field. The comments field share the same field as condition, which is the leak source. But if you want to enter in a note, like some individuals, technicians, normally what they do is have a little notepad to write down any discrepancies or any notes that they may want to relay to the database administrator. Well, those comments or notes can be put into the handheld device or into uh, the database, SkyBridge database, individually or group. I'll show you how to do both. I'll show you how to do it in SkyBridge and in Sky Mobile, entering in a comment that you can filter on and actually run a report on as well. Okay, and get notifications for it. First of all, I'm going to show you the database side, how you can enter in a comment on the database side, and then I'll do Sky Mobile. So let's go into SkyBridge. The database side, I'll show you how you can find it. Someone brings in a tag number. You can enter the tag number up here if you want to. And I put in the tag number, hit enter. It brings up the tag. And I can hit the view button here. And I can enter in the open-ended line here. So I go down to the bottom here. And under comments, there is a plus sign here. So I hit plus. And I'll put in the date if I want to. And I'll put in open-ended line. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. And then once you repair it, you can always come back, edit, and then put fix right next to it. F-I-X-D, right? Or I can delete it completely out if I'm done, if I don't want to keep track of it, right? So let me just go ahead and put it back in. Go ahead and add it again and leave it like that. So I put the date and OEL. You also can do it from the grid. If I go back and I do, say I want to do maybe 4 or 5 with open-ended lines, they're all together. So I can go and from the grid, I can add a comment too. So if I highlight one component or 2 components, I can right click and see at the very top, add comment. Oh yeah. And then apply. And if I take a look at it, go and view that component now. You can see down at the bottom under comments, I see OEL. Do the same thing. Edit it here, put fix next to it or plugged with the date if I wanted to, or I can delete it completely out. Okay, so you can do it, open it up and put an OEL, or you can do it from the grid as well. Okay, now once you do that, you can run reports. So if I go under reports here, under monitoring information, and there's one called comment history. I got some in here already, but I'll just put OEL here, and that's a is like, contains is like. And now I have my OELs here that I can actually send to maintenance, and they can go and find these components. They got the location description, and they can fix them. So these are fixed. I put OEL fix in the date and who fixed it, or I can actually that the inspector is the one that found it in the handheld device. Okay. But again, you got an option to delete it out completely, or just put it in there fix so you can keep track of what was done and when it was done. Okay. The other option here too is to find that the raw data is under here under inspection history, and I type in OEL here, and I can retrieve this. And same thing here, it shows the OEL. Same thing as the report. I can export this to Excel if I want to, and then send that individual or the maintenance personnel a maintenance Excel spreadsheet so they can write in what they did to fix it or plugged it or whatever the case may be. Okay. So that's the database side of it. So let me show you the handheld side now, how you can actually enter that while the technicians out in the field, they can put in what they did to when they found a leak. So I go under here and I'll go to monitor. There's a couple ways you can do it. I'll show you the long way and the short way. So say this is open-ended line, so I go ahead and monitor it. So I click on method 21. You have to monitor it first or visually, a method 21 or visual inspection. So I'll show you the method 21 first. So they walked up on tag number CL700004 and they're going to log the reading. And what you can do is over here to the far left, click on it here, click on the results in the middle between the camera and the delete button, and click on the line item and put in OEL here. Done. So again, I have OEL as a comment in the field. Okay. Now hit next. Okay, this is a visual. This is an easy one to do. You just click on test visual with condition and then OEL. Okay. Now this one is a visual as well, so you can do the same thing. And I'll just do missing tag just to let you know you can do other things too. Hit done there. This is method 21. I'll show you how to get the, say you didn't want to monitor it or you monitor it first, but you can do a visual. So if you double tap right quick, or I can monitor method 21 first, and then I'll double tap that test method. Let me show you that here in a second. All right, log the reading. Now I want to put a comment in. I don't click here. I don't have to click here, but I can double tap here. So let me show you. Double tap on this green button, and it changes to a visual inspection, and then pass with condition. And that's an easy way to just get the, I think it lessens one step. Okay? So you miss one step if you do it over here. Okay? And I have an open-ended line here, visual inspection, and then next. Okay? So now I want to go ahead and sync this. So I'll go ahead and sync the information, and then we'll take care of it in quarantine. So here's the components in quarantine. So I want to unhold them and process them through. So after processing, again, I can go under, this is coming from the handheld device. I can go under Smart Browse and then comment history. Again, open-ended line. And you can set a bigger date range if you got a week's worth of work or something like that. Set the date range. So I got a lot of OELs here. All right. And again, as you repair them, you can just hit the edit button here. And again, you can go down to comments. There's the OELs. That one was fixed. This one I'm just going to take out because I duplicated that one. So that's the one that was repaired. Okay. Now, another thing too is under reports. You saw that earlier where you can run the report. Same thing with the raw, putting it into the database, you can generate a report, or coming from the handheld, you can generate a report too. So under monitoring information, comment history, OEL, you can run that report. Give that to maintenance. They can go ahead and plug those OELs. And again, you can do fix or delete them completely out. All right. I can do missing tag too, just to show you any message. Just put miss, run a report, and those are the missing tags here. I can go out in the field and bring me a bundle of tags and rehang those tags on these components that are missing a tag. Okay. Another thing with the OEL though is another option is to get a email notification once they flag it in the handheld or in the database that it's an OEL under configuration. Make sure. There we go. Yeah, under configuration, workflow, permissions. Remember, configuration, workflow, permissions. If I want to get notified when somebody find an OEL and put in a condition field, OEL, or open a line, if I click on notifications here, one of the options is OEL found. So since I have this checked, I'll get an email notification when someone populates that field, that comments field with OEL. Right. Okay. So you'll get that, and then you can get the ball rolling, get that report generated, get it sent out, get those plugged, and then come back and whatever you decide to do as part of your standard operating procedure. You can put fixed in the date beside it, or you can delete it completely out, whatever you prefer or required to do. Okay. Hopefully this helped. If you got any questions, remember up here is the support ticket. Experiencing issues, click that and generate a ticket. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe.